Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's jump on into this, baby. Let's keep it going. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Live Show, baby. Shout out to everybody here. I'm here. We're not frozen. I'm here. We're just having some technical difficulties. We just punched in. I heard it. I heard the click. We just punched in. Shout out to everybody here at Pumptown. Shout out to the mayor of Pumptown, Master Fred of the house. Let's go, baby! Woo! Sorry. I just, I get a little excited when I'm here, baby. Just got to keep it moving. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's get it going. It's Monday, baby. I'm back in my hometown. I'm back in the studio, baby. I'm back, baby. I worked out like you wouldn't believe. Push-up after push-up. I was sweating, baby. Man, it was amazing. Let's get No Eat, No Pay back up in the game. Shout out to everybody here. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. It is a blessed day to be alive. If you spread love, you cannot lose, baby. Love is the strongest frequency in the game. Shout out to everybody here as we spread love every single day. We're going to get to 1 million subs. We're going to get to 100,000 subs. We're going all the way here on YouTube. Every single day, no days off, man. How can we lose if we have the strategy, the discipline, the focus? There's no way, baby. There's no way. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. May God bless you all. We're going to break down Bitcoin like we do every single day here on the channel. We're not going to hold back. Let's take a look. Money actually a little slow here on the Monday morning on Fiat Leak. Let's take a look. So here, I'm about to long this flag right in front of you immediately. I'm longing this right now. I'm longing this right now. I'm going to open up the trade right now, and then I'm going to figure it out later, but I'm longing. I'm longing, dude. Let's see. Oh, my God, I don't have a second here. Oh, my God, it's breaking out. You guys, the stream got in my way. Guys, no. No, I'm missing the breakout. No! Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. Say the Lord's name in vain. Dude, I'm missing it. Damn it. I knew it was going. Can't stand this live stream. I wish I could just sit alone and trade. No, I'm just joking. But, dude, this is about to fly to the upside. That's such an aggressive pump. Dude, I usually don't buy into breakouts, but that is flying. I got to just make the call, and I got to figure it out later. Where would my stop loss be, though? Yeah, somewhere right there. Stop loss at 26.73. Let's go, baby. I know what I can lose. I'll figure out what I can gain later. Lose $100. But if I hit the target, my target... Oh, okay, I got a moment. 23.06. $23.25. Wait, 26.306. Yeah. No, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. Slow down, Sammy. Yeah, 26.306. Get a lower entry now, which you can lower the stop now to 26.62. It's tight though. That don't make sense. Something's, oh yeah, something here. Let's see. What's going on here? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? What am I doing wrong? I'm moving too fast, but yeah, 9%. There we go. 32.180. There you go. That's the trade right there. Risk 32 to gain $180. All right. Dude, this 7 minute looks so aggressive. It's so aggressive. Like, and I guess maybe the 5 is overbought. Possibly no. I mean, to me, that looks like a big move is coming to the upside. And I could be wrong, but I started this morning, the update, I said that's the end of the pump. Let's draw a flag. I said if we can flag out and hit the 21-day moving average and get a move to the upside, I want to see if the 1 hour can stay above the 200 SMA. If the 1 hour stays above this yellow line here, it's hard to see because I have a line here too. But see this is the 200 SMA. I play the 200 SMA a lot, all right? 1 hour is getting a little overbought actually, which tells me to be careful at resistance. So I'm trying to scalp this 7 a little too quick without looking at the 1, but I just like the movement there. There's a golden cross approaching. It is Monday. Just be careful. Damn it. Why am I keep doing this? Shout out to everybody here on the live. All right. So I just made a live trade right now on MEXC. Okay. I'm just looking at this possible idea here. I'll show you my stop loss. My stop loss could lose $30 at 26.62. My take profit will be 26.306. What I do is I just keep nipping at these. I could lose 5 of these and lose 150, but if I win 2 or 3 of them, it pays for all, you know what I mean? I only need to win 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10 of these trades. I mean, that's my way to trade. People call me nuts, but that's how I do it. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens over time. I don't like the 1 hour time frame. I'll be honest, the 1 hour does look a little overbought here. We'd have to get a double top, but it is just crossing the dotted line. We'll see, but we're at a resistance and overbought on the 1 hour time frame. However, we broke the point of control. As long as we stay above this red line at 20,050, we have a chance of getting all the way up to the other high volume node at 26,500. I've been chasing this gap in the VRVP. I'm eventually going to get it if I keep chasing it. You know what I mean? I'm eventually going to get it if I keep chasing it. So the flag on the 15-minute looks like a descending triangle. Let's look. You said it looks like a descender, huh? Yeah, I agree with you a little bit, but nah, I actually don't agree. I'll tell you why. I'll show you in a second on another chart. Watching Blur here on the 1 hour time frame might get a bit of a push here. Worrisome is that the 4 hour is a little overbought. You know what I mean? So I've seen it happen either way. I just know that the risk is higher when the 4 hour is overbought. But there's a chance that Blur does get a pop to the upside here. Front running the golden cross. You can see the 50 about to come for the 200 SMA. It did break above a high volume node. Seems like it's coming at least for this node, and it may kind of continue up here into the value area highs. So I'd watch blur in this little flag, just something that I was looking at earlier today. So I'm watching this flag on the 7 and the 15. We'll see what happens. All right. What could happen is we could come up just like yesterday, make the M pattern, and then take a nasty dump to the downside for false move Monday. 26,200 is going to be like the big deal. I kept saying if you could break above this and retest this area, it'd be a beautiful long because of this resistance right here. All right. So there you have it. I also look for coincidences. I see some coincidences here for Bitcoin on some lower ideas. See how the VRVP is sticking out right here? Tells me there's a chance that we may come to 23,000. All right. Touch this area, possibly get a bounce, right? Let's take a look here. Look how low the RSI is. And remember how we talked about the RSI hasn't been that low on the daily since, we'll take a look at it here for you just on the bigger time frame, just by itself. But if you just look at the RSI by itself and look at a low area here. See how low that is right there at 1919? Last time it hit an area this low was right here of March of 2020, the pandemic, and then the dumps before that. So this is so what it tells me, after a low like this, you usually get a divergence. You get it? Because that's your, So what you're looking for is something like this. Right? And you're going to get an uptrend here on the RSI, correct? Okay. Now, what happens if price action takes a nice little dump down? We get the swing down with the swing up, and boom, we get the divergence to the upside, right? And then that would also corroborate this funny channel that I got going on here. And take profit could be here. And if you draw a line here, your take profit here at the 6182 is a similar area of resistance, somewhere between about 29.9 and 30K. And we may come back down into the channel. See this? So here's a possible long. Here's a possible short, depending on what we're, So, and it's all on VRVP. See, there's the VRVP sticking out. There's another node right there. You got a gap right here. We got to take advantage of this gap. It's going to pay us. These gaps pay well. We got to position ourselves right for the gap to take advantage of the gap, all right? The biggest money will come out of these bigger plays. $300 can turn into $5,000 if we play it right at the right level. So these are the two levels that I'm looking at here, somewhere between the 706, 23,087, 2430. This area I'll be watching for somewhat of a divergence, hopefully on the daily time frame if we can get it, right? And that could help give us basically the, pretty local temporary bottom on that daily. 3-day chart also getting oversold, okay? And what will coincide with all of this is we will get back above the 200 SMA on the 4-hour, then we'll get back above the 200 SMA on the daily time frame. All right, until we get back above this yellow line, none of this stuff really will happen or we'll head towards it, okay? The daily not look like a bear flag. I mean, a lot of people are going to be bearish, and we'll break down all the bullish and bearish scenarios for you right now. So there's an idea here. Hold on, let's get back to this. Let's get back to I'm just going to group those. So look, someone said, doesn't the daily look like it's in a bear flag? And you know what I said is like, even the 22 to me has vibes of a diamond. I got diamond vibes, man. I got reversal diamond vibes to the upside. Am I the only? And usually what the first thing you'll do is you'll get above the 200 SMA. Then you'll shoot up to the 50, play games, get up, Look at the last nasty dump. Look what happens. You dump, you make a divergence. We had a divergence. You chunk, you get above the 221 first. Right here, you're just getting above the 21. And everyone's bearish at this point, right? Everyone's like, oh, we're going down. It's all nasty. And everyone has to short because they need all these retail. They need all this money. I mean, look, bring. But again, it could be bear flag. We drop down first, make the divergence, get the blast to the upside. And that is a 618 Fibonacci. Okay? So that's why it's a key level to be looking at, because it also is the golden pocket. All right. Love the vest, Sam. Dad in the hospital. Y'all, some kind of mystery infection. You know what? When we hear that, we stop the music immediately. We stop what we're doing immediately. We stop the charts immediately, and we pray for your father, man. For Wick 589, obviously a XRP lover. May God bless you. So sorry that your father has come down with some mystery. We don't know why God works or what he does, but may wherever happened, may it be in God's will and for the best of your nature, man. And I hope that your dad comes out and everything's okay. God bless you and your family. Amen. Moment of silence for you. Thank you, brother. And thank you for sharing. I appreciate you sharing. Let's move on to the show. Sorry about that. I shouldn't say sorry because we love you, brother. God bless you and your father, brother. Amen. Tommy's still moving to the upside. Wow, man. Tommy just banging on him like that? No prring this time. Markets ever be on very high time frames. Sorry to hear that. Hope he feels better. Amen. Shout out to Crypto Fever. Shout out to JSoul84. Shout out to Ernest Lee, who I saw you drop the super chat at the very beginning. God bless you, Ernest. Thank you so much for the love, man. We appreciate you. So anyway, mixed signals for BTC. 22 hour is overbought. Stochastics RSI are telling us to be very careful. Whenever I get this high on the 22, I am weary. Lack of bullish momentum in the MACD. All right. And someone's like, isn't that a bear flag? I mean, we could definitely call it somewhat of a descending triangle, right? It doesn't look amazing, I'll tell you that. And even the 4 hour has like complex head and shoulder vibes. Like shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. Negated here unless we make another right shoulder. So tough times for BTC. We're going to give you these key levels to watch as well. All right. My long's starting to pay off though. You see that? We're up 3%. I'm telling you, I'm the king of 3%. When I tell you I'm the king of 3%, I mean it. How many people see me in the trading group? I make 3% every single day on a love trade. You know what I mean? And I write, I am the king of 3%. And I write it all the time. I am the king of 3%, man. Like, I'm telling you, though, you can make 3% a day for the rest of your life. You could print, like, I could close these trades every single day and just print money. You know what I mean? Now we're up 14 bucks. 5%, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this short squeeze. All right. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP says we go lower. But there's this bar right here, right there, that usually if it's that red and that close, we're going to touch. So it looks like I'm going to get to my 26.3. That level is, 26.250, 26.300 area to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin on the futures market. Let's just go for that. I just want to swing for that tree right there, and we will get it, baby. We will get it. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's see what happens, baby. Up $14, 4% in the trade. Let's get it going, baby. Shout out to the lifers. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream. Let's go! Did you move today? Did you work out today? Do you feel strong today? If you're a man, are you adding to your muscles every day? Are you gaining strength for your family? Let's go, baby. Shout out to my gorillas. Shout out to my alphas. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And never shy away for being a man. Women like that. Women need that. And shout out to everybody in the live. I appreciate you all. I don't care what your sexual preference is. I don't care what you're creating. I don't care what you do. As long as you love people and you want to spread love and you care about others, as long as you would never hold somebody down and force something, as long as you care about every single person on the earth, as long as you live in a high frequency full of love, baby, I love you. I love you, baby. I love you. Let's get it moving. This stochastic is about to explode. I'm telling you, when you see a rounded stochastic like that, there's a high likelihood you're going to get paid. We also got a flag here on the RSI, and it could be a false move after the bump. Take the money and run here. MACD about to turn. Falling volume with falling price suggests to me that we are going to the upside. Okay? What do I know? I'm just a guy over here. I see a front run of a golden cross. I see price action touching the 21 SMA. In my trading group, I told you to wait I told you to draw a flag and wait for price to touch the 21. This is the way. I teach this every single day. Up $22, 6%. Let's get it moving. That's the fastest 20 bucks you'll ever make. Some people have to work for an hour to make 20 bucks an hour. After taxes, we're killing them. 14 bucks an hour. Shout out to everybody here. 66X on 6%. Let's get it moving. Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Dude, I got some energy going through me right now. I don't know what's going on, but I can't stop. It's starting to wiggle through me. It's starting to make me move, baby. I just can't stop, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And listen, I'm not a bear. I'm not a bull. I look at every single aspect of it, bearish and bullish. Like, that looks bearish to me. My man said, isn't that a descending triangle? I'm with you. Looks very descending to me. That's horrible, horrible. But you know what? The only asset that I've seen break out of descending triangles, Bitcoin. It can do it. But that is a nasty pattern that, in my opinion, 90% of the time, they say 50-50 on paper, but 90% of the time, you're going to get a dump to the downside here. However, look at that 4 hour, though, pointing to the upside. Very bullish. So to me, it's all about support or resistance. And I'm telling you, it's all about this point of control. As long as we stay above this red line, which at 26,056, we're good to go. We have no worries. Once we get up below this red line, then I'm like, But so far, we're back above the line. I'm going to take that trade to the upside. You see? So we'll go from there. We'll see where this takes us. 4.5% on the trade, and we'll go from there. All right, we're going to take $300 and turn it into $1,000. All right, that's the goal. In under 2 weeks. All right, I'm going to trade I've been making a trade every single day in the futures account. And I was even traveling the last few days, so I finally got back into the mode, baby. I'm still on the doxycycline, which makes me feel a little funny. So the medications also, I was on 3 medications for 2 weeks straight. It was just, it's also kind of got a bit of a W vibe. You see the W in there? Now we see we got a resistance. We're going to have to break back above 26,141 to remain bullish. Shout out to Ali Shaheed for the 199. Update on OG. God bless you, man. Thank you for the love. So we'll watch to see this break out or not. This is going to take about an hour or less, and we'll see the trade. I'm in a live trade. You can check it out. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate you all. Remember, this is BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP link in the description below. All right, we're also trading on MEXC. MEXC link right here. All right, I also gave the trade and the idea of the trade this morning in the trading group. I'm up giving updates in the trading group, banging on them. I got a team. All right, we got so much for you, you would not believe it. All right, we got so much for you, you would not believe it. I teach class the last Saturday of every month where I break down all my strategies, what I'm doing. I give you a 9-point checklist. I teach you basically all the things you need to know to begin to build to learn how to trade, right? Like how can we figure out probabilities like this in front of you? Because we understand moving averages. We understand stochastics RSI. We understand momentum, all right? And we understand flow, all right? How did I just make 24 bucks right there, right? Off of 350, which is, 7% gains. And I do it live. I do it live all the time, like constantly. Now we're up $30. Now we're up 9%. Now we're getting the squeeze, baby. Now we're getting a bit of a move here to the upside. Now you're up 34 bucks. Then you're like, wow, 10%. 10% is a substantial amount of money to make. Hands down. 10% is gravy train. See how you do this, but it doesn't show the picture. So what I do is I go back, I do share X, I grab the picture, and I also include the picture. I don't know why it does that. That's like a flaw here, I believe. Because otherwise I don't believe it would show the picture. It would just show a little link there, and that doesn't do nothing, So again, I don't know how many times I've showed up and showed you the gain here on the channel, but we're banging on them to the upside every single day here. God bless each and every one of you for being here. And what I do is once I start to get up too, let's scroll up, I open this up. And this is why I like trading MEXC. Scroll on in, look at price action right where we're at. See my stop loss, see where my P&L is. And see, there's the 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. That's what we want to stay back above. That's basically our hope point. what I'll even do is I'll shave a little bit of the stop. See that? Just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. I'll just take some risk back my way. You know what I mean? And as I keep getting up, and if we break above this level and go up higher, I'll take some more risk back my way. You see? Every time I'm up on the other side of the seesaw, I'm taking risk back my way. You get what I'm saying? Why am I doing this? Because I know that at any moment in time, the market could shift. There's no guarantees. All right? So look, these are some liquidations coming. There was one right there. We haven't seen one yet, but we got one there. We're kind of making a flag here on the smaller time frame too. This is like the 1 second chart. And you can see we're making a bull flag on the 1 second too, which is consolidation. That level right there is waiting. 20, that's a big level of Bitcoins right there. It looks like we're about to plow right into this 576 BTCs. Doesn't look like it may be short-lived. This thing could be a fast move to the upside, all right? Be careful, all right? We're trading some high leverage here at very fast rates. Now we're up $50. See, this is how you do it. 13% gains. I told you it was going to pump, and I should have been in earlier. I should be up 20, 30% already. I felt the pump, baby. Based off my indicators, they told me it was time to lay it down. Let's go. Let's go. All right? And I want to teach you how to grow small accounts. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars already trading. I've become a millionaire. Like, I've done what I had to do. I broke out the rat race. I love my life. Now I want you to do the same. All right? Every single day, it's a grind. Every single day. All right? I don't know what I did here. I deleted price action. I don't know how. Maybe I can just reset the whole page here. Yes. All right. So here we go. Let's see what happens. And I'm stuck in kind of the position I'm in here. Here we go. We have a resistance right now for Bitcoin. That may be it. The 5 minute may be kind of done. Getting close. That's a good scalp right there. You know what I mean? So what I do is I wouldn't mind taking that $30 off the table and calling it a day. Especially for how small the account is, right? I don't know what I keep doing here. I keep hitting like the wrong button. A little too excited, I guess. I don't want the depth. I want this one, I believe. Yeah. Now I got to go to small time frames and see what's happening on the smaller time frames to figure out like what I'm looking at here. All right, so the 1 minute is taking a dump here, and you got a resistance. See, you couldn't get above this level. That 1 minute's about to come down pretty fast. I'm going to trail that like right there. Lock in the profit for sure. No matter what, I'm going to make gains now. We got a little flag going, I guess. I'd rather take my profit. I'll probably get out for 3%. There it goes. Made $10. All right. Had 50 at one point fast. See, that's how fast leverage trading works, though. Should have really snatched the 50, in my humble opinion. But this may go even further to the upside now. 1 hour's not done yet. Get a retest here. Technically, that could be a retest of this trend line. Boom. All right. Resistance, resistance. It hit resistance on the 1 minute. And trading on Monday is tight, too. Trust me. Like, in and out on Monday. Like, I'm super happy I got what I got, to be honest. All right. This is the jam. Love this music. Thank you. Let's have a big sip of the water. My wife, we went shopping yesterday. Well, we got a delivery, but we didn't get the lemons. I got to pick up some lemons today. You're hoping for a retest right here because this is kind of a trend line. See, If you fall back in, you're going to drop down right to here again, you know. That 7 minute looked great, though. Still aggressive. It's not over yet, but we got to get this bounce on this 1 minute. Got to get the bounce. Looks like we may get it, honestly. Tuesday, I'd be more apt to take the trade. You know what I mean? Super happy to join the trading group today. Gonna hop on right after the stream, man. Shout out to Crypto, man. Shout out to everybody here. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's get it going. Shout out to the 550 people on the live, 239 likes. Let's get those likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. $23 in chat revenue. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Shout out to all the new lifers out there. Best decision you made today. In hindsight, best decision you made all year. Once a lifer, always a lifer. Love lemon water. I used to squeeze the juice into an ice cube tray. Easy portions. Smart move. I like that idea. Just woke up. Crypto style, my man. And just throw ice cubes in there and you know they're already ready to go. And then it stays there too. Shout out to Crypto Blood. Shout out to Master Friend. Shout out to all my peoples. Miss Teen Crypto, Wise, Crypto Seth, Joey Paris, Jenna. Shout out to Frankie Candles. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Crypto Face, my man. Bang. 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 So anyway, it looks like we're going to get a bounce here. See that? We're fighting this retest here. Now that would be a crazy trade right there, right? To trade that bounce on the one. Basically, it's saying that this is going to be a retest here of this trend line. Let me just set it up right. It's a diagonal retest. I mean, previous resistance becomes support. You got oversold. Boom. That would be a retest bounce to the upside, right? That's an in and out, though. Like, you sweep that quick. Like, that comes right up to here, I'm out. You know what I mean? Very, 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 very high-risk trade. Amazing class this weekend. Thank you again, Sam. I watched it twice already, learning so much. Shout out to Crypto Frankie Poo, man. God bless you, brother. Miss Teen Crypto, what's the word? Jamal Antonio, morning, Sam. My dog, man. Shout out to my man, Jamal. God bless you, brother. Ooh, it's tough. Anyway, let's go back. I'm going to break down Bitcoin in its entirety like I do every day. I got all the stuff that we went over yesterday. I saw the flag, got a little bit of a break. So far, not getting a lot of love, but it is False Move Monday, right? So right now we know we're watching that retest there, and we'll go from there. I'm going to delete everything, take away the moving averages. Last night, we looked at the weekly candle close. We broke down weekly levels. I got a chart here waiting for us, too, that I can just slap out at any moment in time. It's that Coinbase USD chart. And we have some key levels to look at on the weekly for each and every one of us to look and see. So here's the deal, all right? We lose 25,980 area. Let me even bring it a little lower, 25,9. We drop down to the second area here at about 25,5. And if we lose that, it's 24,382. We lose that, it's 21,9. And these are just the weekly areas of support. Then it's 20,008 and 18,000. So I'm just showing you some key areas. Looks like we may bottom somewhere into this 24 area. Because, I mean, you got so much money to short us, and you still had buy pressure to the upside. These wicks to the upside also see a pretty move there. You know, we are getting the bounce to the upside here, slowly trying to hang out on this line. It's like flattening out now, though, which isn't the best sign. You wanted the bounce quicker. Showing signs of life, though. Oversold in the Stokes. So these are the weekly levels that we're going to be paying attention to. All right. Now I go to the 3-day chart, and I like to look at the 3-day in depth. It's getting oversold. When the 3-day gets this oversold, it tells me I should be paying attention. All right. So I begin to pay attention here. We have heavy resistance. We already know at these levels, 24,382. we have a nice support that we already know at these levels. We break this level, we break down somewhere into this area here. So if we lose 25,000, you know, we're going to break somewhere to 22,900, 23, 23,800, like just, you know, so we know general areas. And I could break down exactly where, but the key is once we lose this level, we're dropping into here. All right. Now, we have not made a lower low. So as far as the trend's concerned, we have a higher low, right? Secondly, I haven't seen anyone bring this up, but I'm seeing a hidden bullish divergence here on the 3-day chart. All right. I've been talking about this for almost, I don't know, like since I guess it's been 9 days because there's 3-day candles here. So for a good amount of time, I've been talking about this. And this tells me as long as we don't end up going lower like this, this will negate it. If we dump, it'll negate that. And there will be no hidden. But when you have wicks and hidden, it does tell me that there's a storyline here. There's something brewing here, right? And there's a chance that we do get a break back to the upside here somehow, some way. And we do form some type of consolidative channel here. So I'm not ruling this out. I'm not guaranteeing it. I just want to be, you know, I like to brainstorm 3 or 4 things, and then we go that way if we see that it, you know, if this gets the pump, we come up in here, then, oh, well, we already know that that's starting to break out. This breaks down, then we erase that. It doesn't even matter, right? And there's a chance, I keep saying to everyone, that we're making a falling wedge here, and that level's key because we come down here, then we are making the falling wedge. So it's like, and this I call the twisted sister because we're either going to come up and make this, or we're going to break down and probably make that. You get it? So, and I made this term up, the twisted sister, and I don't know why I call it the twisted sister. It just is what it is. But I just put these two together, and you eventually just make a tighter triangle, and then you see the price action will either break this trend line and probably drop to this one, right? Or it's going to hold and get a bounce up and hopefully negate the fact that it could hit this trend line. It's a cool little way to trade. I made it up one day. I don't know how I made it up. I'm super weird and I do things differently, right? So it's a good thing about not being 100% traditionally trained, like taking traditional stuff, but just always doing things in my own kind of way. You know, Sammy Cup and Handy. Like, who the heck is Sammy Cup? Like, who the heck? Like, how the heck did that happen? It's unique. It's weird, you know? And I never want to be like, you know, you want to be a weirdo, right? That's the beauty. Jim Carrey, how weird is that dude? I'm just being serious. Like, you don't want to, and weird really means just unlike anyone else. Unique, man. There's some negative connotation to weird, but really, I don't know. It's actually like, what a compliment to be weird. Who wants to be like everybody else? If you were like everybody else, then why would people watch your channel, right? It's like our uniqueness, all of us, our uniqueness. And one thing that I used to say on my channel a lot that I haven't said in a while is only you know your true love. And look at that beautiful retest to the upside that I just caught for another 4% gain. See that? And I'm just showing you these strategies. They take guts, especially on a Monday, to pull off. All right? And there you go. And there's the retest to the upside. And it's got some legs, possibly. And again, you can scalp that. I just scalp all day long. The king of 3%, I'm almost about to get it again. Right? High leverage to do these with tiny moves. Still not using tons of money either, right? And if I played a retest, I'm in and out, like, you know? So now, I'm over the place a little bit. Let me calm it down. I'm watching a trade. That's the thing about watching a trade while I'm giving you long-term Bitcoin ideas, right? Back to brass tacks, though. So the 3-day chart is suggesting a move is coming to the upside. We fell fast down. We can fall fast back up, right? So and that is a hidden bullish. If we pump huge, don't be surprised. Do not be surprised, all right? Look at the daily time frame. The daily doesn't look great. Just like somebody said, it could roll over on us, but it is oversold. The MACD does want to cross, and the RSI has not been that low we've seen in a long, long, long time. The daily also has hidden bullish divergence as this low to this low is an uptrend while it's swinging to the downside on the RSI. Hidden bullish tends to break out to the upside. Like 90% of the time, I get a pretty big move out of hidden bullish, so we will see. Now let's break down our daily support and resistance levels that we need to watch. See this too? This is kind of resembling that. See, it's the sideways and then the high, and the sideways, and then the big high, and then boom. It just, this does look a lot. These two look similar to me. We got a resistance on the daily at 27,367, 27,400 area. And this area here at about 28.5. So those are our two big key areas that we'll come up to. And then we're kind of, this one right here at about 26,500. So these 1, 2, 3 areas, 26.5, 27,437, and 28,500 are going to be the next big areas that we got to get back above, right? So when you look at the daily and you're not sure where it's going to go, that's why we have to move to the smaller time frames. And now we're back to the 4. And so we've checked our weekly, we've checked our 3-day, we've checked our daily, right? And the 3 days like halfway through the weekly, you get it? We have a monthly candle close coming up on Thursday night. So that means Thursday night I will be doing a monthly candle close. So it might come into contact with our live stream. Maybe I'll do the live stream, monthly candle close, and then we'll just run right into the weekly screen share. You know what I mean? So we'll do that. We'll do it like from 8 to 10:30. I'll do the weekly candle close from like 8 to 9, and then we'll go from 9 to 10:30 as a group on the Zoom. It'll just be a continuation of the live stream. All right. Okay, so key level of resistance, which also shows up on the daily and here. So resistance, wick. Can't seem to get above 26,200. That's why I said that would be a great level to long. Remember last night I said we can break back above that level, it'll be a really nice long, okay? So that's the first thing we talked about. Chance that you could make this into a symmetrical triangle here and say, hey, we're getting a breakout. We technically just broke out of the trend, all right, on the 4-hour time frame. The 4 hours just getting started, suggesting we're going to get a pretty big move, okay? We got back above some moving averages. Usually then we can pump up, just like you pump up to the 200, you pump up here. And I'm all about this point of control. As long as we stay above this red line, it's very similar to staying above the 200 SMA. Like, we have nothing to worry about. So that's why, these longs can stay up, Look at that beautiful retest now, up another 5%. Did anyone play the retest with me? Did anyone learn what a retest was for the first time? I mean, you could clearly see you had a long trend line. You came back down on it with low stochastic. Told me we could get a push to the upside, right? And there's another 10 beans you could take out the trade, all right? And look, I didn't get a chance to even put a stop loss yet, so I'm at 26,130. Stop loss will be at 26,130 right now. I'll take that 4%. Boom. And I'm all about percentages. I'm hunting percentages, right? And I wouldn't mind grabbing that 9. So, what did I just do? I erased my stop. Oh, yeah. Okay. I moved my stop loss right in. And see, there I got taken out perfectly, right? And I mean, you're high on the stochastics now. And you could trade the weekly this way. You could trade the daily this way. You could trade everything. Low stochastics to high stochastic. In to out. See that? And we would have lost the whole trade. Right? We're trading with high leverage. You know. I'm teaching you techniques here in live. You know what I mean? Because if I use too big of money, I can't talk to you. Like, if I sat here I'd just be like, yo, I can't be online. Like, I'd be in my zone doing my thing. But I can use just enough to let you see how we do these things. And look, now you got an M pattern. M's are bearish, right? Now you can switch short, go back and forth. I mean, it's a crazy game now, but it's a false move Monday too. So things are going to be up and down. Anyway. So as long as we stay above this red line, we're bullish. And the stochastics to me say that we're going to move. Man, they're my favorite indicator. I use them more than anything else. So again, I have a local resistance we're going to break down now on the 1 hour. So are you still with me? Everyone's still with me? Not confused? Everything making sense? Because we do a lot of analysis for Bitcoin here every day. We do this every day. Every single day. It's like a clinic for Bitcoin. Usually by 11 o'clock, we're done with Bitcoin. Then I move into the altcoins. I have other altcoins I'm looking at. We look at Bitcoin dominance. We look at S&P futures, NQ futures, and stuff of that nature too as well. And then we go from there. So let's take a look back at the 1 hour now. In the 1 hour, getting to the overbought region, like, it had a nice pump. It's curving a little bit. Doesn't mean it's over. But to me, it's time to watch some smaller time frames for confirmation of a move, right? So clearly, inside of what I see is a symmetrical triangle. Clear as day. I could readjust a little bit, but that is a symmetrical triangle. You have an uptrend here, you have a downtrend there, you get tight in the zone. Some people are saying, no, it's a descending triangle. I'm actually kind of somewhat for that too, right? But for now, we'll hang this on the low end and see, somewhat of a symmetrical. We did have a trend line regardless of what it was, and we did breach the trend line. That's a breakout right there, And again, see the POC? As long as and I have it circled here from the 4-hour, and I can move that. But as long as we stay above this point of control, we're good to go. So what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to right-click and hit, right here. I'm going to lie right on it, and I'm going to hit add an alert there. If we cross back below, my alert will go off, right? Now, we also got back above the 200 SMA on the 1 hour. It's a bullish sign. It's a bullish sign that we could get a move. So it tells me to hang on, right? And now the 15-minute is flagging out, which is also a bullish sign. So we had the initial pump. We took some scalps inside. There's a chance we could trade this 15-minute again for another pump to the upside. This would be the next trade I'm looking at here to the upside. At 10% leverage, we're looking at a 13% gain. Okay? At 60x leverage, I'm looking at about a 78% gain, right? 6 times 10 and 18, 60 plus 18, right? Because 13 times 6, is 678, 78%. This is setting up for a possible nice move to the upside. I'm seeing signs. We're above a point of control. Moving averages are getting tight. We're flagging out. I'm seeing some signs of a possible bigger move coming now. And now, see, I saw it as a flag that I played is now coming out more into more of a sideways flag. In the 7 minutes resetting here, I kind of like this trade here. See, front running the golden cross there again, kind of a shoulder head and a right shoulder there. Inverted head and shoulders slight there too on the 5. 5 showing signs of doing this. Look. Real tight. Interesting. So 1 hour is getting a little too overbought, but it's hanging above the 200 SMA. Second we go below that yellow line, sad to say, but the whole thing ends. It's that serious. But the 15-minute showing signs of life here. I like what we're seeing. And the smaller time frames also in a bit of a flag here. Chance that this could be our next trade for Bitcoin for a quick scalp. Setting up nicely. The way the falling volume with falling price is showing me lack of sell pressure. Stochastic turning. RSI bouncing. We want to see if the RSI can stay above this medium line and get a bounce. Okay. This is like a medium RSI line. Sorry, it's like a moving average. Why you keep doing that? I just want to see my RSI. It did flip below it. I want to see it flip back above it. Look at that. Blank. Weird. But this looks bullish to me. Honestly. I see a possible move for Bitcoin coming again. Bit of a short squeeze. So you look at the trade again and you're like, all right, well, if I entered here, the stop loss for a 3-to-1, 3.4, 26.15, right? And then my take profit is going to be 26.465. All right. Enter at 123, scan. And so I'm either going to lose 6 and gain 21. That's a nice scalp, or 2, 13 to gain 42, right? I have a small account, a $350 account, so I don't want to lose. Really, 1% of the account is $3. 10% is 35. 1% is $3. I technically should only be risking 1%, right? I'm more aggressive because I've been doing this, but I like that 15-minute. 1 hour is interesting. If this goes well, I'm going to add to the trade, all right? And again, I just took that exact trade that I have set up here, all right? And what I'll do is now I add it. I'll make sure it's there. Yeah, and I love this. I mean, it tells you you're going to lose 14 or you're going to make 42. And you just keep going at these over and over again over time, all right? Look, there's up another 2.3%. Like, I'm the king of 3%, almost about to get it again. So, anyway, that identifies as a nice move to the upside here. 21 crossing moving averages is a good sign. We're going to get a move here. Above this point of control is a good sign. We're going to get a move, you know. I feel like just going a little more aggressive. Did I get my order filled yet? No. Okay, so let me go back in. So yeah, this is what I see happening for the day. So we got to watch. Bitcoin has to break back above this local resistance at 26,231. Then it's got to go for 26,459. If you can get, and then I want to see it hit this node. And I've been waiting for this trade here, literally, for a couple days now. Just want to get this gap. That's all. And we'll go from there, you know. So we broke down a lot of things for Bitcoin. You see what I'm looking at. Shout out to the 607 beautiful souls on the live, 308 people on the live stream, hitting that like button. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Richard Hart, set for November 28th. The SEC case versus Richard Hart. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Hex? You know what I mean? I don't really have an opinion. You know, I was open-minded to it. Something told me he was an okay dude. A little flashy sometimes, but, like, I don't judge, man. I really don't judge, man. I don't know him. Like, I'd have to get to know him, you know what I mean? And have some real interaction with him. So, yeah. Anyway, I know he works hard. He seems like a smart individual. Who knows? You know what I mean? I am not the gatekeeper of all. So, only time will tell for Bitcoin. So look, the USD price is still less than the Tether price. Something to think about for Bitcoin, right? So yeah, and again, if we just break back inside this pattern, all the things I just talked about are over. Like if this just dumps and we break this, boom, my stop loss will get hit, and then, you know, we reconvene. We go from there. All right. I'm trading here on MEXC, everybody. MEXC is the place to trade. Let me explain why I like MEXC. Zero spot maker and taker fees. Zero future maker fees. I even like the dollar cost average on spot here and trade spot all the time. I'm telling you right now, I bought Bitcoin for $500 or even $5,000. Ended up paying over like $400 for it in fees, and then also paying like $100 over in price. So don't be me and be silly. Make sure that you have access to an exchange that has no fees, like MEXC. And who knows how long they'll do this. It's a good promotion for them. It gets people going. I'm sure once the bull market hypes up and they get more and more people, that will probably go back to 1% or something, or like, you know, somewhat of a competitive pricing. I don't know this. I've never been told, so I don't know. I'm never told the insides, but I don't know how that happens. We're doing house music and it goes to like, stuff is the worst, man. The absolute worst. And actually I had a good playlist the other day too. So anyway, back to brass tacks. Also, it's Monday. Just be careful trading. I usually don't trade Mondays. I don't know why I'm trading so viciously, but I'm just aggressive today. Some days I wake up aggressive on the trade board, you know. So we'll see what happens. We will go from there, you know. I like this little flag. It'll eventually have to kiss the 21. Probably go sideways for a little while here before we get our bigger move. But it's setting up for some type of pump here. And the 4-hour also is in our favor. Remember that. So we got some movement. What do y'all think out there? Are y'all short or long out there? What are my lifers doing? Are y'all short or long? Let's see what. Let's run a poll. Are you short or long, baby? Or sidelining? Might be an E in there on the other one. I don't know. Don't. I call it Sid's way. You know what I mean? Are you going sidsways, sideways, bro? I just like to call things differently, yeah. So are you short, long, or sidelining? Short, long, sidsway, baby. Sidsway. Let me know in the poll. Engagement is key. Helps the channel out, everything like that. So appreciate. Ooh. Come back to me. Yeah, that Microsoft does that crazy stuff. All right. I'm waiting for my short setup. Short term, long before the next drop. Okay, long and XRP. Sidelines for now, waiting for price to tell me. Long. 49% long, 30% sideways, 21% short. All right. We'll see what happens. There's some cool stuff going on, beginning to brew. We'll see what happens. We'll go from there. All right. So that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. Let me take a look at ES1, S&P futures. I want to see what's going on with the S&P every single day when I'm out here. Super important. So like I'll hit something fun, similar, and then it really won't be the similar music. Anyway, I won't whine about it anymore. No whining, my dad always said. Shout out to my dad, Jimmy Price, man. God bless my father. The dove there on the screen. Lost my dad on May 1st of this year. It's been 3 months. Coming up on 4 months now. I cannot believe it's been May, April, June, July. No, August. What? May, April, June, July, August. Wow, it'll be 5 months soon. My dad has passed. 5 months I haven't heard his voice. 5 months he hasn't called me. 5 months my mom's been alone. 5 months my sisters have been in pain. I have a twin sister and an older sister. It's just been tough. It's been tough. So we look at Bitcoin dominance on the weekly, and it suggests that it's about to pump. Bitcoin dominance likes to call pumps for Bitcoin, and I like what I'm seeing here. The previous resistance is being retested, and it's showing signs of support. And if this weekly falls through the way we want it to, Bitcoin dominance is going to take a big move to the upside, and that's going to take some money out of the markets into Bitcoin's way. What could cause this to not happen? What could be bearish? I mean, the 3-day chart suggests it's going to happen. Even the 3-day chart is sporting a hidden bullish on Bitcoin dominance. Please heed this, all right? Where's the last time we saw a hidden bullish on Bitcoin dominance? Was right about here. Let's see. This one was a pretty strong one. You could say that is a downtrend, but for the most part, it was a nice uptrend there. And we would get a huge pump out of that to the upside before, things would kick off. But Bitcoin dominance suggesting a big move is coming. Oversold on the daily, the 3-day, the weekly. Wow. 4-hour even has momentum to the upside here, in a bit of a little flag here in and of itself, a bit of a cup and handle, no? And that's interesting as well, with some momentum to the upside here for Bitcoin, and a gap in the VRVP for itself as well, suggesting that we get a move here for Bitcoin to the upside. So, pretty interesting times. We will see. Now, Bitcoin dominance, let's take a look at Tether dominance, because if that is juxtaposed to dump, what do you think is going to happen? All right. So let's look at our weekly for Tether dominance. And it has a little momentum. It's not all bad. And it's funny, it did bounce off I drew this channel. Remember, we came down, we bounced off the bottom of the channel. We have been consolidating inside what looks to me like a symmetrical triangle for Tether dominance. The good thing for Bitcoin is look how far the 21 and the 200 are getting. We get one more pump and the 21 gets pulled out. I mean, that's when you get major dumpage. We also have bearish divergence on Tether dominance. You could say, yes, you can put this stuff. This stuff exists in all assets through all classes. And look at this bearish div that we got here, telling us that that's likely a top. We see and another thing that's interesting is we have this kind of shoulder, head, and bit of like kind of, not perfect, but kind of a right shoulder there too that could dump on you. So you're getting to the overbought, a little more momentum in the weekly, but you're getting overbought. The 3-day says you're cooked, and you're at the top of the channel, about to come back down. It's a really good sign that Bitcoin is going to get a bit of a push to the upside here. If we flip this upside down, see that? Bitcoin has hidden bullish. So this, this might end up getting hidden bearish. If we get one more push up on that RSI, price action never makes that high. You're going to get a slope down on the price, but a slope up on the RSI. You kind of actually have it here. You kind of do. No, not really, once we zoom in. Not yet, but there's a chance you could start getting some hidden bearish. See this right here? This little U here, if I take away everything. That's Bitcoin. If we flip this upside down, that's Bitcoin right there. And that's Bitcoin's hidden bullish. So this suggests that we're near the top of a channel. We've gotten rejected. We've made a higher low. You've made a low, a high, a low, a lower high. And it suggests you come down, at least to the bottom of this channel. A little relief pump for Bitcoin looks on schedule. And I can't guarantee any of this, but it looks likely. Bitcoin dominance to rise, Tether dominance to fall, and Bitcoin in an oversold region. Whenever I juxtapose these three assets together, I put Bitcoin dominance, Tether dominance, and Bitcoin. And I've played this game before and shown you these ideas, and you'd be surprised how well they could play out over time. All right. Watching this flag on the 15, if you remember correctly, we would like the stochastic reset a little bit more, and for price to come up and touch the 21-day moving average. Kind of in a holding pattern right now for Bitcoin. We also use BOOKMAP, and BOOKMAP just has this big bar of liquidity right above us. It looks likely like we're going to touch it, but only time will tell. The bigger time frame does say, the bigger idea says there's more liquidity lower than further up. But it's not always 100%, so we'll take it one step at a time. The TA suggesting this is making a flag that will break up further to the upside. We already made a couple trades on the live stream. Hope you got excited. Hope you liked that. Hope you learned something about a retest. Hope you found some good information coming your way. All right. So I have upped the ante. If you can see here, it is now a $357 trade at 66x leverage. It's a $23,000 trade now, right? All right. The position is 23,000. All right. We'll see what happens. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Imagine hanging on to that for weeks on end until it makes 23K. Mario Nafal, they're doing a spaces, and everyone's using this controversy here. I'm not going to mention it. I'm staying just chill right now till I hear more information, man. My dad had this Irish saying, and it came from like the Irish, Republican Army and all that, right? Whatever. But David, just not even that. Just say old, even old farmers in the land. I don't even want to make it that like, but say nothing till you hear more, Say nothing till you hear more. Real men don't talk gossip, man. My dad, like, real men don't gossip. So, honestly, my business is my business. I don't know about everyone else's business, so I'm going to leave it there. And, you know what I mean? I know everyone's biting at the bit. I know it's fun to want to know and to be in the ins, you know what I mean? And believe you me, I probably know more than most people. I've been alerted about things really early. But, yeah. Daily Book Recon, Musical Truth by Mark Devlin. Cool, man. Thank you for that. All right, let's take a look at our DXY as we complete this process of going through, Tether, Bitcoin dominance. And that's what you'll get at this channel. You're going to get Bitcoin dominance, Tether dominance. You're going to be able to figure out where the markets are going with a high probability when I'm done with you. Okay? When I am done with you. We need this bounce. And honestly, it's got some negative vibes. Like it's kind of a rising wedge, and we'll see what happens to this. We've been tracking this for a long time. It's been staying in this channel. We had it like this, if you remember. And that's the coolest thing about live streaming every single day. It's just like, but we had it like this. Anyway. Can't really see what I'm saying, but like we were drawing this channel here, and it's been playing out all to the top, to the bottom the whole way. So let's take a look at the DXY. I love looking at the DXY. Gets me excited. So here's the deal. Wickage on the 3-day. Resistance. Look at this, baby. I'm about to show you something that's pretty cool. This candle right there is high at 104.23. This candle is low here at 104.13. The 3-day candle will close in 7 hours and 44 minutes. So we get a 3-day candle closing, which is a big deal. That's a swing down. This is a swing up on the RSI. That is hidden bearish divergence. That tells me that the trend will continue to the downside. I should change this to red. Was colorblind maybe for the day and couldn't tell. Is that red? That's red. I know that's red. So far, everything going to plan. We get rejected by this trend line. We get rejected by this high. We have hidden bearish divergence. And we make a move further to the downside here. Moving averages are far apart. We got to come back to the 200 to get these tight and right again before the dollar can get a bigger move. However, it does suggest we get tighter and tighter. If we fall down here and get tight, chance the dollar could make a magnanimous bigger move back up at one point. We want to see if it loses this major resistance, which it kind of already did lose it as some support, but came back up above it. All right. But I see hidden bearish div. The last time we called out hidden bearish was right here. Price action had fallen down while the RSI had fallen up. And I said to everyone, we were going to get a nasty drop. And we got the nasty drop. The only time I gave it some solace was because we did have this double bottom. And it had some Adam and Eve vibes, but we got rejected and we took the nasty dump. Once I confirmed the hidden bearish, baby. If y'all remember when I confirmed that hidden bearish. And we got that nasty drop in the dollar. And a nice pump for Bitcoin. So we're watching this closely. But, and if we break above this and get above... But Bitcoin dominance really, when you look at all these assets together and they all tell you the same type of thing at one point, it's kind of like it's screaming logic at you at one point. It's like, hey, you got to heed it. So, we'll see. We'll see. But there's a lot of statistics telling me we're going to get a break to the downside. Stochastics are overbought as well. So. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. Nice pick, Sean. Appreciate you, bro. All right, Jamie. I'm going to grab that news early if it's out there. Let me see here. Dude, Jamie, you're amazing. My team is like militant. I mean, I guess I run a tight ship, but still, you got to give it to my team. Let's give it up to my team right now today for my team. Yo, a bunch of beautiful people, man. We love you. Great people to work with every single day. I have just the hardest working, the hardest grinders, people that really want to get it in. I just appreciate each and every one of you for being here with me every single day. Blessings on blessings. So thank you all for kicking it with me. I appreciate you. So today, we're going to break down the news pretty fast for you. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. My name is Samuel James Price, and every single day I bring you the news on my channel, the Crypto Lifer channel. I do a show, the Crypto Lifer Show, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I give you a 3 to 5 minute segment where I give you the news as fast as possible and just keep you updated with the deets that you need. Robinhood revealed to be the third largest Bitcoin holder with $3 billion in Bitcoin. Robinhood transferred some 118,300 Bitcoin to the wallet for several other smaller wallets over a 3-month period. Investing and trading platform Robinhood holds over $3 billion in Bitcoin in a single wallet that attracted the holdings over several months. Dude, this makes the third largest Bitcoin holder behind crypto exchanges Binance and Bitfinex, which holds $6.4 billion and $4.3 billion worth of tokens on single wallets, respectively. Imagine a single wallet holding billions of. The wallet previously gained notoriety among market watchers in the past few months as the identity of its owner sparked conversations and concerns about who the mysterious owner of such a large amount of Bitcoins could be. So Robinhood, it stole from the poor and bought its more Bitcoin. New DYDX V4 reaches community vote stage. On-chain vote launch DYDX V4 is expected to be live early September. The committee that oversees the DYDX protocol is looking to adopt DYDX V4 in a recent governance proposal. I like DYDX. We've been trading them on and off for a while. Great team. As you can see, as they move forward to their next version 4, they're not stopping. They're continuing to grow. You got to love them. They're amazing. So boom, boom, boom. And last but not least here, Friend.Tech social network labeled dead just weeks after launch. Friend.Tech has found itself in dire straits, prompting critics to pronounce its premature demise. The social media platform, which initially garnered attention for its explosive growth, has been hit hard by a sharp decline in crucial metrics, leaving many to question its viability in an increasingly competitive landscape. I went to open one, and I thought I was late, and now I may not even open one at all, right? It's kind of like, So I didn't get into the trend, and then the trend died, That's what happens, though, right? From boom to bane. But you never know. This also could be a competitor just trying to take them down. You never know how news is kind of seeping in there. Sometimes I get that news from the news, like I get a back-ended news from the news. I'm just trying to gain more info. It's really about how your mind takes in that information. In the wake of its initial success, Friend.Tech fortunes begin to crumble. Daily transaction fees, which have reached a peak of 1.7 on August 21st, plummeted to more 87%, dwindling to a mere 215,000 by the 26th of August. The decline was mirrored in transaction volumes, with numbers dropping over 90% from a high of nearly 525,000 transactions on August 21st to slightly more than 51,000 on August 27th. Data compiled by Crypto Choreo using Dune Analytics shows. Wow. Interesting. So just kind of keeping you up to date with the new, this was hot, now it's not. And it happened in a week, right? That's so crazy. Friend.Tech, all right? And, Bitcoin just playing games here, doing its thing, but so far, so good inside of the zone. My trade's down $1. We'll see where it goes, all right? And I'll keep you posted in the trading group. We'll see what happens, all right? All right. You see my trade, you see my stop loss, you see my entry. I'm not hiding anything. Most transparent Bitcoin trader in the game, okay? And shout out to everyone. Let's just jump back in. I'm sure everyone's going to want to jump over to, said channel at one point to find out what's going on. So I decided today might be a good day for me to kind of skedaddle on out around 11:35. You know what I mean? What do y'all think? Up to y'all, though. But I just thought it may be a good idea. OG update, please. Lifer Trading Group 99, best place to be for knowledge and gains. Justin Cashmore in the house. I see you signed up for class on Sunday. Smart man, dude. Hope you had a blast. I don't know if you're taking it this weekend or you already took it. Shout out to Dano Crypto. Shout out to Crypto Rambler. Shout out to Big Wick Energy. Shout out to Lifer Adam in the house. I'll never leave the Lifer, my man. Maybe. Shout out to Crypto Plumber. Shout out to John Connor. Shout out to Vibes Are High, baby. Shout out to Gina Bombino, Love Learning, GF Burke, Ali Shaheed. Shout out to everybody here, Lakochi Coker, Gabriel, Drip 1 OG, Digital Orgy. Shout out to Zal Medong, Zal Medong. I don't know if I'm saying something wrong there. Zal Medong. Maybe that's your name and I'm being rude too, so I don't even know, man. But Lifer for life, here for the long haul. Shout out to Sam, baby. Shout out to your dad making you, man. God bless you, brother. Shout out to Dano Crypto. Shout out to Joey Daniel. Great stuff. Shirley Sound. Not here to hear about. I'm here to hear about Tony, baby. And how about it, man? Football is back. Who is happy for football? Who thinks football is horrible because people bang their heads and it's not good? I get it. Bitcoin getting that move to the upside, baby. To the upside. Look how fast you can make a $19 trade, 5% gains for Bitcoin, all right? There you go, baby. And I'm just showing you how we make it every single day here. Grinding. I'm the king of 3%, man. I'm the king. I showed you 3 wins in a row today. I'm on fire, man. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling myself right now. I'm feeling myself. Oh, my God. No, I'm just joking, man. I'm just messing around. It's 14 blocks. Let's calm it down. But the big kahuna seems to be coming today. 15-minute really wants to launch to get to my target over here. Finally, something to watch again. Shout out to Stack Big Change in the house. The real football is strangely called soccer. I love you guys. I know. What do y'all think in Europe that we call football? Like we decide, like you guys must think Americans are just a bunch of complete, I don't want to say it, but you guys must just think there's something stubborn about us. Like 14 is my hour wage, man. See that? I ain't leaving after hours investing. I'm staying to the end of time, baby. Shout out to Master Friend. I love you, brother. Just in time, my man. Home of the football watchdogs. I mean, I hope you... Do you watch the football watch-alongs? This guy. Soccer is so lame compared to U.S. football, honestly. Yo, I fall asleep watching soccer. My brother-in-law, he's from Serbia, right? So he's all about soccer. So, like, I'll go to his house on a Sunday, and they have matches, and he's watching them, and I'm like, the Patriots are on, man. I'm trying to watch the Pats over here, you know? He's always like, we'll switch during commercials, and like, me and my sister's like, nah, dude, like, it's time to watch the Patriots. Like, step aside. It would happen all the time, you know? We'd be like, nah, man, like, we kind of need to watch the Patriots real quick. Wait 2 hours just for one goal. We're here with you, Sammy. The new segment is my ish, man. Tony Ross, we love you. Now, I love soccer. I played soccer. My daughter played soccer. I coach soccer. I love soccer. I'm just making jokes. I'm just making American jokes. I'm just being silly. Please don't, like, people like, you know what I mean? I know Patriots got Ezekiel Elliott. He's kind of washed up a little bit, but I think he's still strong. He'll be a good third down converter. He's like a Marshawn Lynch. Like, he'll bulldoze his way all the way in, man. You know? 7-minute want to get ripe. 15-minute wants to get ripe. You know? Let's see what happens, baby. It's all about this high-volume node, baby, and this point of control. And we got above it finally today. And I know it's False Move Monday. I know there's a lot of nonsense going on, but I waited so long to get above this POC. And my position was to take that trade. I'm not going to waste that time. I can't imagine a man like you faking an injury, pretending to be crying on the ground. Soccer game is the bear market. American football is the bull market. You guys stop. No. We love the European people, man. They love their soccer. Don't piss them off. Watch my viewership just like, he doesn't like soccer. Get that guy out of here, you know? I love soccer. I just want to make it clear. And actually, soccer can be pretty fun, man. Even if the game is tight. I watched some World Cup matches, and I did watch some stuff with my brother-in-law, and it was hardcore. It was hardcore, you know. Yeah, say a prayer for Cody. Everyone, if you know who Cody is, God bless Cody. Hope he makes it out of that motorcycle accident. I believe the entire trading community is just one large community at one point, and you got to spread love to everybody. And so, man, I really, really don't want to see anyone lose their son. That is absolutely horrible. Moment of silence for Cody, man, right now. And, you know, send this to my man ICT. Let him know that we have the heart. We care. But moment of silence for Cody, man. May he come back out of this. I rode my motorcycle all over New York 5-6 years like a madman. I did some pretty things I shouldn't. I'm okay, you know. So, you know, I took some risks. I'm still here. So whenever I look back on that, I say, hey, you know, it is what it is, you know. So a lot of Bitcoin trading today on the channel. A lot of times we don't just do Bitcoin trading, but let's take a look at ES1. But there was a lot going on with Bitcoin, so all right, let's break it down. So we had a little flag here that eventually did, I guess, break down smaller time frames. This is the S&P futures. I would look at the S&P. They're not 100% correlated anymore, but for the most part, they're gonna have, you know, if people make money in the S&P, don't you think they're more apt to buy Bitcoin? I think so. It's tech stocks, it's techie people. So you want the S&P people to be making gains because they're the quickest people, I believe, to buy some BTC because they're already kind of into like chips, they're into Microsoft. You know what I mean? It makes sense. Doesn't that make sense? It makes sense to me. So like, just I don't even have to read a book or listen to anyone to tell me about the correlation. Like, to me, it's common sense. You know what I mean? I answered the poll wrong. Let's take a look at the poll here. 40% said they're long, 20% said they're short, and 36% said they are Sid's way. 320 votes. Let's get those votes up to the watchers, man. We got 500 people jumping on in. Let's get those votes going all the way up, baby. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate you for being here. May God bless each and every one of you for jumping on in. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. All right? The crypto lifer. So look, we're making a symmetrical triangle here on the S&P future. The 1 hour does suggest that it maybe hits the resistance and it's coming back down to the bottom of the channel. Let's look at our 4-hour time frame. Our 4 hour still has some momentum off what looks to me like a higher low, low, high, higher low. Can we break this higher high to the 200 SMA? It also looks like we may pump up to the 200 SMA, the old 200 SMA trick. We have a gap in the VRVP there too as well. I'd look for this. It to me tells me I'd wait for the 1 hour to make some type of flag, but it tells me that this 4 hour can get a nice pump up to here, break this trend. And honestly, we had a downtrend. We broke these two highs here. So we had a low, you had a high, you had a high, you had a low, you had a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. You came up and made a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Make a lower low there, but a higher low in this. So if you low, higher, a high, higher low, higher high would break this bigger downtrend. So you're beginning the beginnings of a possible beginnings, but you're beginning the beginnings of a possible uptrend here. Watch the one hour for a flag. If the 1 hour flag's out, like so, and can stay above this 200 simple SMA, which is the yellow line, very similar to Bitcoin right here, we could get ourselves a pretty big move further to the upside. All right. So Bitcoin really playing games with the longs and the shorts right now. This trade is swinging around like a pendulum. It's right now up 2.8%. $24,000 position. I did a 66x leverage long on $350. And you beg, what does that mean? We'll take $357 and times it by 66, right? And you'll get 23,562. And I guess there's like 19 cents there, and maybe there's some fees going on. I don't know, so that you don't get it all. But you know, that's how this turns into a $23,000 trade, even though it's $350, right? If you can make 700%, 1,000%, I mean, right? Turn this into $3,500. That's my goal, you know. So, again, where am I trading right there? I'm trading on MEXC, everybody. All these trades were made on MEXC. Hit the link right here. I make it super easy in the pinned comment right near the poll. And then you can join my trading group too. This morning, I gave basically a position of what I was going to do and my plan for the day. I keep you updated to liquidity, what's happening in the markets. If you want to trade leverage, if you want other strategy, if you want to trade all different things, I have so many different traders in my trading group that know the know. And people learn too. If you're in my trading group, it's $60 to join a class that I teach. And so we made it very desirable and very, we made the price very, desirable to want to join in the class. Like, $60. I mean, less than a pair of sneakers, really. I mean, it's like the movies twice or less. I mean, it's so for us, I believe for you, it's an amazing price, and you'll learn what people are taking and turning into a $2,000 course in a 3-week time period. And some people are still taking that and happy with it, but I believe you take my course, then you jump into my trading group, you put in the work, and I'm going to get you there. That's what happened to me. You put in the work. All right. So Bitcoin getting that pump right now. So far, you're in the money. Anyone that takes a trade that I'm putting out live here, again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking this financial advice, and I'm just showing you what I'm doing. You do whatever makes you happy. All right. You do whatever makes you happy. So, all right, everyone, I'm going to jump on out of here for the day. I do see that major announcement coming. I'm sure most people want to see what's happening. I kind of do too as well. It affects my life a little bit, as it's everyone I know in my whole community. I'm tight-knit with the whole community. So, I'm going to leave it there for the day. Is that cool with everybody? And I'll be back inside the trading group kind of breaking it down. Is this a good look? Do you think this is a good look? Jamie, anyone out there for my team? Master Friend, thanks for the class 2 weeks ago. After 1 week demo, up 220% this morning. Shout out to Mark Hoppy, banging on him. Shout out to everyone doing their thing, man. I love y'all. Y'all know what's up. Y'all are doing it. Y'all are taking it seriously. See, you thank Master Friend, right? But what Master Friend and me are giving you is the ability to meet us halfway and get disciplined. You know that if you don't go hard all the way, right? If you know you don't go hard all the way, you're not going to make it. So we want you to go so hard, and we're there for you. We're there for you. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate each and every one of you. May God bless you all. May you stay blessed. May you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right? I mean, maybe I just keep moving. I don't know. I didn't get a... Let me see. Did I get anything from Jamie? Let's take a look at the super chats before I jump on out of here. Savage Trade says don't go. CRV, OG, and YGG. Let's take a look here. And we give live trades on the channel every day, baby. I give a live Bitcoin setup every single day, baby. And you see me put my money where my mouth is. And I buy Bitcoin by the loads, too. You see me do that as well. So, wow. So, CRV wants to double bottom or almost triple bottom here on these lows. 3-day chart suggests, hey, this has to be a bounce. But again, you don't really have a strong bullish divergence. It's both swinging down, but it is saying, hey, you could get a bounce. If you're going to get a bounce, this is the bounce. I don't pick up gum off the street, and I'm not trying to be rude to CRV. It's a long-term project. But to me, like price action-wise, I would set a support or resistance line like right here and be like, you got to break back above that to remain bullish. You know what I mean? So here's a falling wedge here that could break up for CRV. Boom, right? Here's a resistance. Here's a resistance. And here's a resistance. And also right there, right? So, I mean, I guess it's a slight bullish div because it's not as sharp as a downtrend. So you got like a class C. You know, that's a little bit. It's not amazing. For me, I'd want to see us get back above 82 cents before I even touch the thing. You know, you got a nice gap up here that you can play once you get up and show some strength. Once you get up and show some strength there. And to me, it also looks like it may be forming an Adam and Eve. Like double bottom here, right? Let's take a look at the next idea. But I'd be careful. But again, that is a reversal pattern. All right. So, Bitcoin getting the pumpage to the upside, baby. And we're in the money now on that trade. Up 7%. Bang, bang, baganang. We did it again. I showed you how to go in and out, baby. You know, pause. Pause to my UK people on the in and out. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Watch the Ape Lifer. A mixture of bad news. Jasmine is up today. Super chats, OG and YGG. Look at that move, baby. Who called it for you like the boss of bosses over here? We can move the stop loss to break even, and that's guaranteed money again. I'm just saying. 3 trades in a row here on the channel that I'm showing you, banging on them. Now we're up $33, $37, 10%. Bang, 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 like a sniper. You know what I mean? Soon I'm going to up the ante, man. It ain't going to just be a $23,000. It could be a $230,000 trade. That's going to be a $2 million trade. Just like my man Face. I used to get on... I'm up over 200% on my Bitcoin trade. My man, Abdominal Bread Man, Spaghetti Raggetti. This man turned himself into just an amazing trader. But God bless, bro. And we want that 370 now. There's the short squeeze for Bitcoin. Had they traded with us, they would not be getting squeezed. 10,006 accounts getting rocketed. And there's more liquidity up there. Actually, they're kind of eating whatever's up there. There's not much left. It's the only thing about the trade. We may not get too much more pumpage. That's how you snatch another 10% out the market. Nailing it to the upside here. Okay. So I have two. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, both positions. Let me see something here. Yeah, that's why I'm clicking that and not that. Stop loss is just getting shaved. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to lose any money here. I'd rather just get kicked out with no money, you know? Do that 100 times. See that? So we're basically, we can barely lose any money now on these trades. We're locked in, okay? And we're protecting the purse as we continue to get the pumpage to the upside. And how did we know this was going to happen? Well, it's based on my strategy, all right? It's based on the 7-minute touching the 21 SMA. However, getting overbought here, that could be the end of that. See, the 7-minute just not loving the 7. I'm about to just get stopped out real quick for quick money. I'd rather just keep scalping and gaining and making gains. 15-minute looks good though. See how long I can stay in there. I'm like right at price, you know? But I'm all about just adding to the bag, adding to the bag. No one ever lost taking profits. I'll tell you that. All right. What I don't like about it is the 7-minute, see it overbought, and I know that's going to give us a little bit of trouble here. It's okay. Not the worst thing in the world, as long as the 1 hour can stay above the 200 SMA. Right? It's actually a pretty, but see, we're overbought here. That just tells me we may, we'd have to get just crushed by the 4 hour. The 4 hour looks amazing. You see that? The 4 hour's really breaking out. We got a wick there too now, though. And I stick to this 15. I like what the 15 minutes doing. And all we need really is the 15 minute to continue sideways almost all day. I feel like I'm going to be able to get another entry. We're going to go more sideways here. And then when this curves back down and the 21 comes to price action in about another 30 to 40 minutes, I believe I'm going to be able to get into more. Yeah, see, it's a good thing I got out because I would have lost half the profits, right? So bang, and we continue to grow, man. Now we're at 376. We'll continue to grow, man. Super chat, CRV, OG, and YGG. Let's take a look at the super chats. I got to finish my obligations to each and every one of you, and that's what I'm here for. Okay. OG on MEXC. So it pumped a little bit. Not a lot, but it pumped a little bit from like, let's see. %, 2.9%, you know, nothing crazy. Just getting tight. The 1 hour does say it's going to break down. So you look for that 1 hour to curve. Oh, let me just look for that 1 hour to curve back down on OG. You know, see the 4 hour oversold, right? The daily just a little overbought for me, but it doesn't mean it couldn't get that flip. I'm looking mainly at the stochastics. That's why I don't really like care that much about price action. All right. And look, had I not got out of that trade, see, false move Monday. See that? Boom. But we were scalping small time frames. You got to be in and out with high leverage too. Okay. High leverage. So, wow. But today hasn't been that bad for a Monday. It's been pretty interesting. All right. Back in Massachusetts, avoiding the hurricane. No doubt, man. You want to eat some lunch? We can hang out one day. You can meet me at that same spot, but this time you have to eat the waffle, though. If you don't eat the waffle, like, it's a wrap, you know? Yeah, see how quick I was to move the stop on a Monday? You got to just be vicious with it. You got to be all over it. You got to be all over it. Protect the purse at all times. You know what I mean? And that's why this is trading, like hardcore trading, all day long. All right? All right. Last but not least, someone asked about something else here. Let's take a look. 9 as an ecosystem. Yep. LPT sounds good. I'll try it. At least he quit doing it and started. Darth, dude, my guy, everyone. He will stand straight to help people who need guidance. This man is truly a gentleman, astronaut, and a scholar, man. Shout out to Crypto Bear Baker. I love you, man. Up 30% on Bitcoin, my man. Abdominal Red, man. I'm up over 200% on my Bitcoin. You used to get Yep. Super chats. There we go. YGG. Thank you, Lakochi. You had me at hello there. You had me at hello. Seven-minute getting ready for another move. They just liquidating some peeps. But this thing's looking good. I might be able to make the same exact trade yet again. Look at this, like the same entry. We got the 15-minute really got to touch the 21 though. So I think we're looking at more like this now. See, we got to come down and flag out a little bit, which will give us a better entry somewhere down in here. And all we have to do is keep the stop loss in the pattern. We break back inside the pattern, it's a wrap. If we stay up in here, we're good to go. We stay above the 200 SMA, we're good to go. Can the 1 hour keep above the 200? Right now, it looks like it's going to break below it, right? That's a, like, woof. Stochastics say we're going to lose it. Once we lose it, we lose everything, you know. Technically, resistance, too. Looks like a nice short on the 1 hour, but the 4 hour is saying, no, I want to bump, but you can't get above the resistance, so. That's why I just continue to watch the flag. Is the easiest thing to do. If we break back inside the pattern, right in here, on a small enough time frame, you could catch a short back down here, right? So, to me, you just watch the flag. If the flag plays out nicely in the next hour, you have a better chance of making the long yet again to the upside. Pinning the 1 hour, the 4 hour continuing to pump. What has BookMap got going on? Let's take a look at BookMap for you. Shout out to Gina Bombita in the house. So we'll take a look here. You know, resistance, and then there was heavy liquidations right into pretty close to the red bar. I mean, they got close to that liquidity. Remember, the most liquidity is to the downside. You have to remember that. So at the end of the day, BookMap does suggest we still could go higher, though. We really didn't eat enough up there. It's indecisive, but at the end of the day, it's got more liquidity further down than up, telling us it's less likely we go further to the downside. If you want to sign up to BookMap, there's a link right there. GF Burke just put it out. Jump on in. Just enjoying some good old Pura Vida. Shout out to Dart Dude, my man. You're from Costa Rica, baby. Pura Vida, baby. I know all about the Ticos and the Ticas, man. Good people, brother. Good people. This flag looks likely to break out yet again. I'm telling you right now, I've seen this happen thousands of times in my life. But again, what do I know? I'm just the guy that does this every day. I probably don't know. It probably means nothing. Probably means nothing. Forget about it. Probably have no idea what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at YGG, and then I am out. YGG USDT on the old MEXC. So this thing got slammed. I mean, I could pull a fib, but it's like down in the dump easies. All right? Had some fun. It's starting to make a rounded bottom. Rounded bottoms do pay the bills. So you can see is this time to accumulate on the lows. And you got this falling wedge on the 4 hour and you're oversold. Might be able to get a little scalp, and then you zoom into the little world that you made. There's big worlds, there's little worlds, right? There's micro, there's macro. There's zoom in, there's zoom out. There's so much going on here. So, I mean, the moving average is starting to get tight. You're away from the 21. You would expect to get back above and get a move here. You have a slight divergence. Let's see if you have a better one on another time frame. Yeah, the 1 hour has a bull. is, look, that's pretty much an uptrend. Well, that's a downtrend. Suggest you can get a nice move out of the falling wedge to the upside. If you want to play it super safe, you wait for the breakout and the retest of this level, and then you play the gap right here. So you could trade from 22 cents up to about 26 cents. I like that. But again, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. All right? Honda man, you're the master of your own destiny. Don't look back no matter the situations you face. I'm proud of everyone here in recovery. God bless to everybody here on the live. I move all my stuff to MEXC Tire Bybit. God bless you, man. Thank you for doing that. Use my link. Sign up to MEXC today. Make your first trade today. You will absolutely love it. I'm telling you right now. Shout out to everybody. We got out of the trades. You know, we're watching the 15-minute right here. If we break back inside the pattern, you know I'm bearish. The 1 hour desperately wants to dump on us. So 1 hour says, yo, I'm coming down, and I'm coming down hard. If the smaller time frames can somehow fight off that 1 hour, keep us inside of these tracks by going up and down and oscillating enough throughout their motions, and keep the 1 hour from dumping us, there's a chance we could kind of live through this. So the 1 hour can reset even later today, and we're still sideways. We have a huge likelihood of a move. 1 hour is just beginning to breach that 200 SMA, though, which we know is a bearish sign. We tried so hard to stay above it, but we could not right now. But that's going to be the beginning. We got, look at all the biggest big breaks we've ever had. Just take you through one quick teaching moment here, because I don't want to just say things off reference. But so, like, we're here. We basically get above it. We try to get above it. When we finally get above it, what was that? That was the beginning of a massive move. We did finally get above that yellow line. Did you see? And we went from 26,197 all the way to about 31,000. All right? So, everybody, I love each and every one of you. May God bless you. Hit a link to MEXC. It's right here. Bang, bang, bang. Jump on in today. I'm telling you right now. I pin it in the comment section. I do get a commission. I love them. The reason why I love them is because you don't have to pay a fee. Why pay fees if you don't have to? Everyone, we're watching the flag. There's nothing more I can say about BTC. I just want to make sure that I don't leave you hanging, and I keep everybody up to speed. Shout out to everyone that made some trades with me. Hope you had some fun. Hope you made some gains. Hope you figured out how it works. And remember, small amounts. If I can't double that $300, I have no business putting more money into trading leverage. I hate when I hear someone say, I just lost $25,000 trading leverage. I just lost $10,000. Like, you know, I don't put big money into a system until I see the system work. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Catch you tomorrow on another beautiful live stream. And remember, one thing and one thing. Crypto is life. I'll see you tomorrow on the next live. God bless you all, and thank you. Gratitude is my attitude. Thank each and every one of you for being here. It meant the world to me that you spent these 2 hours with the lifer, about roughly. And I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Have a good one.